that LPU had. One person is constant in the end game. JM Bravo. He doesn't care if you use him as a second member of the second five o third power forward siya. Ang importante, siya yung tumatapos sa laro. If you look at averages, yan, nahawak-hawak mo yung notes mo.
He didn't even start. He didn't even start this whole season.
You see a hard fall there by, I think this is Peñafiel.
No, Peñafiel is there.
Villegas. Villegas. Pero again, Andrea, i-explain ko lang to. Yung mga officials natin will review this, but the landing is not included with the foul call. Yun eh. Kasi parang, it's going for that basketball, pero yan, medyo na undercut.
Losing its balance.
Delikado yung landing.
There's a lower back for that solid impact on the floor. Coach Gilbert and the coaching staff obviously wanting the officials to review this. Coach Hammer one more time from a different angle. It's a hard fall. Now, I think what the referees are going to review here
is yung pagka-undercut.
If it's Boral, yes. If
unsportsmanlike foul.
Intended bang manakit or not. But parang umiiwas pa nga si Boral eh. It was just unfortunate. It was a hard fall para dito kay Renz Villegas.
Kasi usually ganun yung mangyayari dito. If you're closing out quick and then mauunahan ka, wow, it's an unsportsmanlike foul. They called it dahil nga walang play for the ball, sumabit sa gilid.
So crew chief Harry Santos. The foul is upgraded to unsportsmanlike foul. So that will be 2 free throws. Villegas is still down on the floor, taking his time to get up. He is finally on his feet. Hard fall, and he gets the applause from the cheering squad of LPU. Also, supporters of Lyceum of the Philippines University gingerly walking back to the bench. Sean Umali asking if Renz can walk on his own.
Just a little bit shaken.
And look at Villegas. He doesn't want to go to the bench. He wants to take the 2 free throws.
May review. Tapos nagkaroon ng every time that there is parang injury timeout, you need to be removed from the game.
Ayaw niya nga lumabas eh. Gusto niya i-take yung 2 free throws. But Greg Cunanan misses the first of 2 technical free throws.
And he is our matchup feature. Greg Cunanan has been solid and underrated as a point guard the past few years. Kasi magandang point of attack, both offensively and defensively. And speaking of point of attacks, how about umandak with 2 3-pointers late in the first quarter? One was off a jab step, this one was off a pass coming from a drive.
Peñafiel off to Umandak. He has a hot hand. The handoff back to Peñafiel. Simon. Umandak with a putback. Still no go. And a battle for the loose ball. Peñafiel is down. And now Perpetual player is on the ground.
Low tackle yun. Tinamaan sa likuran ng tuhod. Itong si Galsano.
Angelo Elzano on the floor. Elzano is one of 4 rookies nitong Altas. Let's take a look at what happened on that sequence.
Scramble eh.
And then the spin, and then that awkward fall. He's holding on to something, but he's okay. He's still trying to shake it off. And Elzano is walking gingerly now to Perpetual's side. And again, our officials heading back to the replay center. Crew Chief Harry Santos along with first referee Jeff Ablola. From your perspective, okay, it was a quick call. So after that replay, another unsportsmanlike foul is called.
Wala
ba? Just a regular foul?
Just a regular foul.
So it is just indeed a regular foul. Possession back to Perpetual. Now let's head back courtside. Christine San Agustin was actually able to speak to Mike Sagigit. I wasn't able to ask him earlier. I'm sure Tim did. And gusto ko malaman if Coach Mike is pressured because they're on a 3-game winning streak, Tim.
Andre, masama man ang pakiramdam ngayon ni Coach Mike Sagigit, but not an inch of pressure is seen from him. In fact, naikwento niya kanina, dahil kapag naramdaman at nakita magdo-domino effect na raw at ang lahat ay mahahawa na. Kaya nakwento niya rin sa akin kanina na ang LPU daw talaga ang isa sa kupunang tinitingala niya. And so instead of feeling pressured in this game, Coach Mike sees this as a privilege because for him, it is not every day that you get to experience a game that will teach you everything about strength, confidence, and perseverance. Dahil dito, he only wants this game to be a learning opportunity, not just for the team, but for him as well. Yan muna ang kwentong hatid mula sa side ng Perpetual Altas, Andre and Coach Hammer.
Thank you, Christine. Well, that's a good thing with Coach Mike Sagigit. This is also one of the calmest coaches we have. This is actually a good matchup, a chess matchup between these two. Kumbaga, di yata chess eh, maganda poker kasi parehong kalmado lang si Gilbert Malamanan at si Mike Sagigit.
Saka magkakalaban yan na naglalaro pa sila.
Agaran gets an open lane, but loses a handle on the ball. Umandak, ahead to Kunana, ahead to Barba.
Huli, nabot. Huli.
Another swipe, good. Interior defense by the Altas.
Mga athletes itong
Agaran with a J. Man, how about that defense of the Altas?
Isang supalpal galing kay Elsano, isang supalpal galing kay Nitura. Hilo,
Mandak gets the foul plus the basket to go. And Mandak has been proving his minutes are efficient, quality minutes from Jerolan Umandak. As we take a look, look at Gilbert Malamanan.
Ito yung sinasabi ko sa'yo, Dre. Parang tatay si Coach Gilbert eh. Whenever his players go to the bench, inaakap niya, binubulungan niya agad. And ang laking bagay kasi when you touch your players na may physical contact na high five.
At alam mo, yung tiwala, yung like Bakodan and JM Bravo just checked in for the first time here in this game. They didn't see action in the first quarter. But you get what I'm saying?
Buy-in lahat.
Yung kahit, sige coach, okay lang kahit ipasok mo kung kailan mo gusto.
Wapakil.
Kahit hindi ako maglaro ng first quarter, I'm fine.
Wapakil.
I trust your judgment.
Exactly. And with that being said, kasi alam ni Coach Gilbert yung capability nito ni Mac at ni JM. So alam niya na they can heat up at any moment. So psychologically, kaya importante, kailangan accepted mo yung role mo eh. What will you do? And hindi importante mo magsisimula. Ang importante yung tatapos ng laro.
All points solid there made by Coach Hammer. Back to the play here, Perpetual with 7 to work with. Handoff to Razon. Jail being chased by Umali. Bounce pass. Nice pocket pass to Omega. But cannot convert. And on to the other end. It's been that kind of situation for LPU. That leak out. And that pass from the other side that works. And Kunanan now extends LPU's lead to their biggest at 6. Drop pass, Abyss gets that too.
Solid nito si John Abyss. Ay, merong 15-footer kanina. Tapos ngayon nakakuha naman ng drop pass and finish. And he knows how to play.
Oh, Abyss perfect for the field. Oh, scramble. Umali gets it. Bumping bodies. A lot of bodies inside. Umali does not care. And Omega grabs the rebound back to Perpetual. Netura ahead to a streaking teammate. That was Rocky who almost traveled. Misses that layup.
Kalma lang.
And then Coach Gilbert says, bakit ba tayo nagmamadali?
Oh, nagiging helter-skelter eh.
Lamang tayo ng 4. Kunana working a 2-man game with Bravo. Umali's asking
Watch
for
snap
it.
action. Tingnan mo daw, may shooter na libre.
And it's Kunanan who lets it fly. That 3 does not drop. Nitura with the rebound. Back the other way. Nitura looking. Ahead to Abyss. Abyss. That one-hander mid-range. No. Rebounded by Omega. And now let's head back to court side this time. To LPU side with Hannah Arguelles. And this is your request, Coach Hammer. She was actually able to speak to team psychologist Marcos Manalo. Hannah.
Thank you so much, Andre. You know, if there's one thing na madalas na mangyayari, and I'll continue my report sa pagbabalik ng NCAA Season 99. At nagbabalik ang NCAA Season 99. Ang matchup natin ngayon, Perpetual Altas laban ang LPU Pirates, and with the score being 28-32, lamang ang Pirates. And as I was saying kanina, if there's one thing na madalas na nangyayari sa LPU Pirates, it is them trailing behind in the first 3 quarters and them heavily redeeming themselves in the 4th quarter. You may be asking yourself, paano nangyayari ito? Well, allow me to tell you, the secret weapon of this team, Coach Marcos Manalo, sports psychologist of the team. Ayon sa kanya, I always tell my team, whatever happens, whatever thoughts and feelings we have, positive or negative man yan, we can always take positive actions. Dagdag pa ni Coach Marcos na he wants to imbibe a culture of being present and mindful sa kupunan na ito through meditation on and off the court para sa resilience in their crucial moments. Because we all know basketball is as much of a mental game as it is a physical one. Andrea and Coach Hammer?
Good report. Thank you.
Yep.
And good call, Coach Hammer,
Kasi
for
alam mo,
requesting for that.
Andre, if you look at the personality ng LPU Pirates, itong team na to, a lot of guys are not top recruits. Okay? Even their best player, Enoch Valdez, was not a big recruit. But what makes them tick? It's their mental toughness and mental acumen under pressure. Sa dulo ng laro, dun nagkakatalo. Which is, dun sila nag-e-excel. So mentally, what makes them tick? And that's where your sports psychologist, lalong-lalo na off the pandemic, that's when your sports psychologist help a lot. Oh, diba? Kakapasok lang. Ready eh. Ready.
So, Mac Godania knocking down his first 3 in the game. He didn't play in the first quarter. Doesn't matter. Whenever Coach Gilbert puts him in, he will knock down that outside shot.
Pinaganda ko lang yung tawag din. Pero ang totoo, pagkapasok, laban. Yun lang yan, Ari. Gawa ka ng you could sugarcoat it with everything, but at the end of the day, your coaches will tell you, pag pumasok ka, laban ka dapat.
Guadagna, 27% three-point shooter for the season. Omega has his first 2 points earlier. Nitura looking at the clock. He has 6 to work with. Nitura sets his feet, launches the 3, missing it. Gunanan ahead to Valdez, but Nitura, good leak out. He knew that Valdez was streaking to the other side. Ambis, that pass intended for Omega, results into a turnover. Back the other way. Perpetual now with 9 turnovers, LPU with 7.
That's a stat that you don't want to give out. Double-digit turnovers early in the game, early in the first half. Dito sa koponan na nagka-capitalize when it comes to turnover points.
LPU's number one in
sila dyan.
capitalizing turnover points at 17, almost 18 turnover points a game. Ang Perpetual naman is actually the second best team in taking care of the basketball at close to just committing 13.9 turnovers a game.
Ang hirap doon, Dre. Pag nagtapon ka ng bola, they convert right away. And then they were able to set up their defense quickly.
Guadagna finds Valdez, back to Enoch. Enoch thought about taking the 3. 6 to work with. A launch from Bravo for 3. Razor wanting to go inside. Pass too tight. Kunanan almost committing traveling violation. That's what the Perpetual bench wanted, but Kunanan gets that layup to go. 7-point lead. This is now their biggest, eclipsing their previous lead of 6.
Alam mo, Dre, yung mga bad shots and turnovers na gano'n, that results into transition baskets, which nagbibigay talaga ng boost dito sa LPU kasi ganun sila maglaro.
Meanwhile, Abyss is making a living out of those perimeter J's at midi. And he's knocked down 3 jumpers already, good for 6 points. But Perpetual still down by 5. From Lubao to Las Piñas, June Roque. Big numbers in that big win against the Red Lions just last Friday in 26 minutes. Had 19.7 boards, an assist, a steal, and 2 blocks. Did only hit one of his 5 3-point attempts. Does not matter as long as they got the W. He was actually plus 11 in that game. Also shot 57%, but today Roque just with 2 points and almost 8 minutes of action on the floor. Foul will be charged here. John Abis.
Inararo mula sa pagbaba ng bola. Dire-diretso sa ring si JM Bravo. So ito yung maganda natin makita, Dre. This is one of the new wrinkles ng koponan ni Coach Mike Sigigit towards the latter part of the first round and dito sa second round. He plays 4 perimeter players together. Dahil nga itong si Roque at si Netura, you look at them, mukha lang silang mga 6'2", 6'3". Pagkatabi mo, halos sinlalaki ko. At ang hahaba ng braso. Athletic pa. So it compensates. They can defend bigger guys. And for a team like LPU that likes to play small, and JM Bravo is not the tallest of power forwards, magkakaroon sila ng advantage. I think Bravo is listed as 6'3".
Well, according to them, when I asked them earlier this season, 6'4".
Okay.
This ni Bravo.
Okay.
Maybe with shoes. Nung tinanong ko, but syempre, when you whenever you ask, it's always that, you know, that question of height. Nagva-vary naman talaga.
Basta maganda yung nilalaro.
Roque.
Hindi naman patangkaran niya. Sa eskwela lang naman yung patangkaran eh.
Ferreras now in, giving it up. Oh, nice tap by Umali. Leaves an open Enoch Valdez, and that will probably the easiest 2 points Enoch will get in this game.
50-50 ball. Heads up play by Sean Umali. Akala ko ba volleyball player si Omega. Medyo power tip eh.
Roque, guarded now by Umali on a switch. Sees Netura. The lefty sets his feet, missing that corner 3. Rebounded by Carlo Ferreras. Omega, back the other way. Roque. The corner jumper is good for June Roque. Finally getting his second field goal. His first came way back in the first. Possession back to the Altas. Down 6.
Pinch post action.
Ferreras on a switch, has Bravo now on him. Ferreras, the jumper, felt he was fouled. Foul for the loose ball. Credit Mark Denver Omega.
Kita yung kawit ni Guadagna eh. This was the tap of Sean Umali to Enoch Valdez. Wanted that highlight play, but settles for a layup. How about this corner jumper by June Roque of that broken play? Alam ko, papakita yung kapit niya. Eh. Kapit tayo kay Jesus, wag sa kalaban. Linggo eh.
That's true though. Now, of course, dus mga magsisimba, maraming salamat kung kayo nanonood pa rin on the road. Just don't watch while you're at church. Easy to there for John Barba.
Ayun na naman, bad shot, turnover. Tatakbo ang LPU.
Again, we will not get tired of saying it. LPU is the #1 team in converting turnover points. Look at that baseball pass again. Bravo against Netura. Up and in. Credit that pass to Sean Umali. 16 points of turnovers already for LPU here in the first half.
Right at their average, no? Tsaka Dre, ito, yung mga bad shots, pwede mo rin i-consider na turnover yan kasi nakaka-transition agad yung kalaban mo.
But just like that, it's a biggest lead, double-digit lead to 10. Not for long, Netura gets an easy 2 with a minute left to play here in the first half. Umali direct traffic handoff to Barba, setting the screen. Barba, good drive. Guadagna free for 3. Yes! Para sa 3.
Saw it from a mile away. Attack middle. close out help on the strong side, libreng-libre shooter. You never help of a 3-point shooter even if he is struggling. Ito makita ulit yun on the replay. Nagkaroon ng breakdown of that drive by Barba. Ito, Dreo. Ito muna yung transition basket ni JM Bravo. Yung drive kanina ni Barba going to the middle. Ang help side, yung bottom guy yung para sa deep roll na yun
Guadagna perfect from the field. And from the 3-point area, 2 of 2. There's a foul down low.
Double block. Ay. Ito, Dreo. Of this missed jump, yung help side ayun na sinitura, you never leave a corner guy open, especially if you know that he is a guy willing and has a high percentage of making that corner three. Yan yung spots ni Guadagna Left corner at saka right wing. Yan dalawang yan ang spots niya Which he already made a 3-pointer today.
Omega at the line, sinking that first. Omega is 70% free throw shooter for the season. Averaging close to 7 points a game. And 7 rebounds a game. Also very good offensive rebounder.
Number one.
Mark Omega.
Number 1 in the league. Yan lang gagawin yan
Close to 3 offensive boards.
Sila
per
ninitura 3 offensive rebounds per game.
But now a 10-point lead. Guadagna.
Ooh.
Behind his back, then stop. Pull up, but won't drop. Oh. Here's Nitura. 4-on-1 break for the Altas. And they capitalize. Jun Roque scoring there. Roque now with 6.
ISO.
7 seconds. Bravo. A jumper. Short. Nitura looking at the clock. Doesn't have enough time. He felt he was tripped by Barba. He's limping back to the bench. And at the end of the first 2 quarters,